I'm going to be talking about this amazing new Ford Ranger. I've had this for the last 6 months, covered about 2,500 miles in it, absolutely love it. But what I'm going to be talking to you about is the things that I like about it, the things that I don't. I've actually got a company called Veer Automotive, and we specialise in customising vehicles such as these. We do Amaroks, we do X-Classes, and we obviously now do the new model Ranger. So let's have a look around it and let's talk about the things that I like and the things that I don't like. So if we start at the front, Ford's got a bit of a habit of putting grey everywhere. No matter what colour vehicle you buy, whether that be orange, white or black, they like to do the wing mirrors grey, the door handles grey, the roof rails grey, you know, this factory would be grey. So we've just done a complete customisation on this that means that it's got that blackout sort of look. We've done the mirrors in black, we've done this piece of the bumper in black, we've done the lower variants in black. We actually decided to do this grille in grey just to sort of break it up, and sort of, I suppose sometimes you can have too much black going on. So this vehicle is a 2023 vehicle, it's a 2-litre engine and it's got an automatic transmission. So as regards to things that I actually love about it, these lights, which if I just actually unlock the vehicle, it'll put them on. You can see they're like American inspired. They're normally something what you'd see on an F-150, which is the American version, and they've got this LED strip, which looks great now and it looks even better at night. So we've done a few other bits to this vehicle just to finish it off. We've added this lower nudge bar, it's got a satin black finish, and we've also added this bonnet deflector, and I'll obviously run through the other things as we move around to the side of the vehicle. So let's move around and have a look at other things. So you've got these extended wheel arches colour-coded to the body. These just give the vehicle a more aggressive, wider stance. We've got these huge 20-inch fuel wheels and tyres with a satin black finish. We've also on this vehicle done a 2-inch suspension lift. So this already enormous vehicle is now even bigger, which means that you end up at the parent and child section, not because necessarily you've got a child, just because it won't fit in a normal car parking space. So we've got our signature graphics pack there, which is just a nice little touch. Wildtrak details in black, and we've obviously continued the blackout sort of look here with the roof rails, the side steps and the door handles, just to finish it off. A nice touch here what Ford have added is this step here. So should you have something in the back that you can't quite reach, or you want to strap something down, it just enables you to step on that, which, you know, is quite actually a good invention, to be fair. So as we move further around here, you'll see these nice looking LED tail lights, which again just look amazing at night. We've actually decided to colour code this badge actually in the grey, and I'll actually do the insert gloss black, so it just gives that sort of nice contrast. The Ranger badge here across the back, that's standard Ford. A really nice touch actually, to be fair, and something that the older model didn't have. We've actually fitted this colour-coded lid, which is just great for keeping your possessions nice and secure and dry. Roller shutters tend to be a favourite of people, but actually a roller shutter doesn't actually protect against the external elements. So if you, for example, put your coat or something in the back, you just end up picking it up and it be, you know, all wet and damp after the rain. So as we just move further around this side again, you can see just the size of this thing is just enormous. You know, the previous Ranger was big, but this is just another level. And after we've obviously made it, you know, taller and wider, it's just a different beast. Now that I've showed you the exterior of the vehicle, we're now going to take a look at the inside. Let's have a look. So if we take a look at the interior of this vehicle, standard Ford, you just have black leather with a orange stitch. Now, it does look very, I know these are commercial vehicles, but it does look very commercial. So as with all of our pickup vehicles that we do, we reupholster all the interior. So this is none other. So what we've done here is we've reupholstered the entire interior, the seats and the armrest. We've gone with a full black leather with a cross Bentley stitch, and this obviously orange piping here. It just gives the vehicle a more luxurious touch, and I suppose makes it more of a luxury SUV as opposed to a commercial vehicle. Right, so let's climb aboard this monster. Oh, the steps really are needed, I tell you. So as you can see, this is just a really nice place to be. You've got orange stitching here, you've got leather here, you've got nice bits of gloss black here. And then you're greeted with this massive infotainment system. And this does everything from the air conditioning, to your heated seats, to your DAB radio, you know, Apple CarPlay and all that sort of stuff. So if I actually just start the vehicle up, so you can see. Right, so you'll see here, you've got this huge screen, you've got maps here. This obviously is just Apple CarPlay linked, but everything that you need to do can be done on this screen. So you can obviously adjust the temperature, the cabin. Right, so when climbing aboard, you'll notice here, we've got different driving modes. So you've got gravel, snow, mud. That's something that the other old Ranger unfortunately didn't have, so that's a nice touch by Ford. They've obviously gone for more of an off-road sort of, all-terrain sort of vehicle. They've also here as well had an electric handbrake. The old Ranger just had a manual handbrake, which is obviously, with how the automotive industry now is, it's very outdated, so it's a nice touch. Now, as regarding things that, has that ruined it? Regarding things that I don't like about it, is the position of these cup holders. So you'll see my bottle of pop here is actually in the furthest away, but should that be in that one, you end up having resting your arm, and your arm's basically on your bottle. So I feel like Ford unfortunately has made that error of putting the cup holders too close to where actually your arm would sit. Now that's fine if you're traveling alone, but naturally if there's going to be two of you, there's going to be two drinks there, you know, two coffees or something like that, so you're at risk of knocking the coffee over or resting your hand on the coffee cup. So despite me gripe about this cup holder here, Ford has actually added another one which sort of makes up for it. So open with just a push action and just another area to put your tea or coffee, which is quite a nice touch. Now another thing what they've done across the dashboard here is they've added another cubby section here, lift up, something that you get on a Range Rover, which is a nice touch. I mean, who doesn't love twin glove boxes? So yeah, well done Ford for that. Good thinking about, you know, using some useful space. Right, so we're just going to go for a little drive now and just see how the Ranger handles on the road. So even though this is such a big truck, it doesn't wallow. It literally is smooth as you like, which is actually quite surprising considering the big wheels and tyres that we fitted to it. Again, across here we've got this massive infotainment system. We've also got a digital dashboard here with the speedo, and it also tells you that, you know, what the speed limit is on the road as well. So I'm currently doing 28 mile an hour and it's telling me I can do up to 50. So something else this vehicle's got is it's got lane keeping assist as well. So this is great on long journeys and works great in combination with the adaptive cruise control as well. Also something else to mention which Ford have added is this nice compass on the dashboard as well. I can't see how it's going to be particularly useful when actually on journeys, but you know, it's one of them gimmicks that it's quite nice that they've added. Right, so we're on the road and we've decided to just pull in at Asda, and we're going to do the car parking test and just show you how big this is in comparison to a normal car. Right, so we found a space at Asda in between a Renault Scenic and a Volkswagen Golf. Just show you. Parking sensor's getting nuts already. Oh my God. So if we just straighten it up. Yeah, so as you can see here, you're actually over the space, and I think I'd have to go on a diet to get outside of that. Thanks for watching, we'll see you in the next one.